Hello, and welcome to Knitcraft Podcast. In this week's episode, I have a special guest with me. No, I changed my music.
That's right.
Hello, and welcome to Knitcraft Podcast. My name is Courtney, and today I have with me...
Hi.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm your husband.
Your name?
Oh, I'm Ricky. Or Richard. Not Rich. I'm okay with Rick sometimes.
Okay. And as he said, he's my husband. So we're gonna do a little Q&A and see how well he knows knitting and how well he knows me with my knitting.
Not very well.
No.
That's fine.
Spoiler alert, he actually knows more than he likes to read up on. But I have some notes so that I stay on task because he distracts me easily and makes me laugh.
Not on purpose.
So how long have we been together?
15 years. 16 years. 15 years? We've been married for 10, and we were together for 5 years prior to that.
But this year will be 16, so
okay.
You're right.
Sure.
How long have I been knitting?
You started knitting, I want to say it was about 2 to 3 years into our relationship. So you've been knitting for about 13 years.
Yes.
Yeah. Prior to that, she attempted jewelry making. She used to play online video games with me. There was a small period of time where she tried to dye yarn, and our whole house smelled like wet sheet.
What's my favorite yarn color?
Oh God. Favorite yarn color would be your favorite color, which is that weird teal, right? The tealish green looking jazz. Yeah.
This color. And purples.
And purples. Everyone likes purples.
Yeah.
It's a good color.
Have I knitted for you before?
Yes, you have.
Where is it?
Nobody knows. It was a hat. It was like a slouchy because it was a larger hat. Very comfortable, and unfortunately, I lost it when I was moving around in Virginia, so I'm sorry. I missed that hat. It would not work in Arizona.
No.
My head would literally catch on fire.
Why do I not knit for you more?
Because it's wool, and everything wool is hot and itchy.
He won't wear it. That's why. It's not that I just choose not to knit for you. You don't want me to knit for you.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
But thank you for respecting that.
What's my favorite thing to knit? Like style.
Style of
of knitting or even thing. I'll accept both.
You like knitting, what are those things called?
Sorry, I don't have an answer.
No, Alexa, I wasn't talking to you.
Alexa,
the things that look like a triangle.
She's still listening.
Yeah, she is.
There she goes. The things that look
No. You like knitting the shawl?
Yes, I do like knitting shawls.
Yeah. You're not big on socks. Sweaters you like to buy the yarn for. And then show people that you have yarn for it. And style, I guess, would be... I don't know if you're really big on stockinette. Is that a style? I just like saying that name because I know what it is.
Yeah, that's not what I like to knit.
You don't like knitting lace?
Oh, I love knitting lace.
Then I was
That's
wrong.
my favorite.
I was wrong.
Lace and brioche.
Well, lace is very complicated, so I thought you didn't like it.
No, I love it.
It's pretty.
It's my favorite. Do I have too much yarn?
You're going to say no. Your viewers would probably say no. But I think any man that watches this, yes. Way too much.
No, I put that one in to just see what you would say.
Why would I say no?
Do you mind that I knit all the time?
No, I don't care. It's a hobby that keeps you busy. You like it, so. And it's production. Like, you produce things. My hobby produces nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm
What
okay
is your
with
hobby?
Video games.
What do you want to
Electronics.
Does it bother you if I knit in public?
No.
I didn't bring my knitting to the hospital that we
No.
just left.
I think
we were there for an
sometimes-
hour, so I totally wasted an hour knitting time.
No, I don't care. Knit in public, who cares?
What were you going to say sometimes?
That sometimes I feel like maybe you bring your knitting just so you're showing that you're knitting in public. Like a
What?
photo op.
Oh, yes.
But I'm okay with that, dude. You knit, it's like the whole breastfeeding thing. I don't care if you do it in public. It's whatever.
You want to hear something funny?
Sure.
For the hike that I just did with my mom, I brought my knitting. I left it in the car.
Well.
So there's no pictures. And then we didn't take any pictures or anything at the yarn stores we went to, so apparently...
So you have no memories of that happening?
Nope, didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
So we have to do it again.
Nope.
Alright, so those were the questions that are pertaining to my knitting.
Sure.
Now these are going to be really easy for him. So what's a foe? F-O.
Finished object. Or an enemy that you have to fight.
What's a whip? W-I-P.
I mean, are we talking about the nene? Or are we talking about...
No, not that type of whip. That doesn't have an H in it.
Work in progress.
Yes. What's an L-Y-S?
Local yarn store. My favorite places to go.
And to show what's an L-Y-N?
A local...
Oh, no, L-N...
L-N-Y? Local knitting?
No, wait. L-N-S?
L-N-S? Local
Oh
knitting
God.
store?
No, that's not knitting.
Oh, no, that's B-O-K. Needlework.
Yeah, there you go.
Which I also go to for you.
Yeah, and I've gotten that acronym all wrong.
Yes.
You were near it the other day.
I was.
Was near the attic, sent me a picture.
Yes.
Guess where I am?
Near the attic.
What's fingering? Keep this PG.
Oh. It's a weight.
Uh-huh. Of what?
It's a weight of yarn.
Yes. What's frogging?
Frogging is when you rip something back.
Why is it called frogging?
Because you rip it, which is synonymous with rib it.
Yep. What's tinking?
Oh, God. Tinking?
Yeah.
That one I don't... Is that tearing it?
Tearing
No,
is frogging.
Okay, you've explained this to me before, but I do not remember.
Tink. Think of tink.
Yeah. It's
Not
knitting.
coming to you.
No, it's knitting backwards. That's
yes.
right. Because it's spelled backwards.
Can you name the two main stitches in knitting?
Slip stitch and purl.
Purl, yes. The first one is not.
Stockinette. We went over this. I
Knit.
think I gave you the idea. Knitting. Knit.
Knit and purl.
You people.
What's KWMM?
Knitting while mass murder.
I don't think you can say that
Knit
word on
while
YouTube.
making mochachinos. Knit while MM.
I'm sure I just confused a lot of knitters with what KWMM is.
KWMM.
Yes.
Knit while MM. Eminem. You listen to Eminem while you're knitting.
No, my mom came up with this. Will it help at all?
Your mom came up with this?
Yes.
Then nobody knows.
No.
How would I know?
Knitting with my mom.
Boo. Boo.
What's gauge?
A gauge is the diameter of the needle that you're using.
Oh, close.
Well, you make
What's a gauge swatch?
A gauge swatch is something that you knit to make sure you have the appropriate needles for the pattern, otherwise it may be too big or too small.
Yes. So, no. He knows all this because I don't go anywhere. You don't really go anywhere. So who do I talk to about knitting?
I go to places in fantasy lands.
Yes, but who has to listen to all my knitting stuff?
I do.
Yep. Right, now I have some stuff to show you.
Yes.
So, you probably know what this is. Because you...
That is an apricot with a lot of holes in it.
Yes.
It's what... That's what you put your needles into so you can tell which gauge it is.
Yes, so that's why I'm showing this first. I really thought this was going to throw you for a loop, but...
Really? You have like 100 of those things.
I don't.
Okay, that's like the second one I've seen, but...
Yeah,
You had a rectangular one.
But that's from Apricot Yarn in San Diego. That was like the only thing they had with their name on it. What's this?
Is that a dowel?
No.
Oh, it's a little wooden needle.
What do you use it for?
You use it for frogging?
No.
I have no idea.
It's a cable needle to knit cables. Cables is when the yarn twists.
I thought the cable was what the needle stay
no,
on.
the stitch is called a cable. It's you rearrange the stitches, so you have to use. Yep.
You got me on that one.
What's this?
Oh, that's a stitch marker.
Yep. And this is a relatively new thing I'm using. What's this used for?
Tying children up when they're being naughty.
You're not allowed to say it. No, we'll have CPS come to our house.
That's the cable that the needles
Needle?
are on, right?
No,
it's too loopy because usually those are big.
Yeah, and then how do I put my needles
fishing
on?
line. You can use that for a weed whacker. There's so many things you could use that for.
But how do I use it in knitting?
Oh, I have no idea.
It's a stitch holder, so I can try on my knitting.
Oh.
Or to put my sleeves on hold.
How many times have you used that so far?
A few times. Yeah, but it's relatively new.
Good job.
That was my loophole. So, since you're a knitting expert, I figured I'd teach you how to knit.
Huh? I already told you my fingers are like sausages.
No, you're just gonna do like a couple stitches.
Alrighty.
On my sweater, because I can fix everything. As my mom, she thinks I can fix anything.
Let's put that to the test.
Yes. Okay. So, I didn't tell him about this part.
Not at all.
He wouldn't have
She's
agreed.
tried to teach me how to knit several times.
This is just to see if I can teach you.
Oh, let's go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
You take your right hand needle and you poke in.
Yep.
You go to the door.
Mm-hmm. Wrap it
strangle
around.
it. And then scoop out the guts. And then
That's
drop
a
it
horrible
off.
way to put it. What? Okay, yeah, let's
Go
do
in.
this. Swing it around, bring it out the bag, and then plop it over. Alright, here we go. So first things first, I have to wrap this around my finger, like so. 2 fingers I saw, and then that one.
Oh, yeah. I see that.
Okay, now you go into this,
Yes.
and you bring it up. Yes? No,
Yeah.
you gotta wrap this around first?
Yes.
This goes around the top one, right? Yeah. No? I went around both of them. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it comes off the left needle.
You
right?
gotta scoop out the guts.
Oh. What? Like that?
Yep.
Now it goes off.
Yep.
Bloop.
There you go.
And then you go in again. You wrap this around.
You don't have to wrap it around your hand. You can just...
Good. Like that. And hold on. Let me get it down on there. There we go.
Nope, that was the wrong way.
What? Like this?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you scoop out the guts, which is
Yep.
grabbing this, and then you plank.
There you go. You know how to knit.
I'm never using this skill ever again this way.
Hey, we just talked about useless stuff
Is
we
it
learned in high school.
This way?
No, the other way.
This way.
Yes.
Okay. And it comes down, and then you go...
Oh, no, you go through the... You scoop out the guts.
like so.
What? I
And
think you
then-
made something.
No, you just told me how to do this. So you made a mistake.
Yeah, somehow you have a yarn over in there now.
Yep.
All right.
Yay! Here you
learned
go.
it.
Enjoy
Thank you.
that.
Oh, no, you did it right. No, there's a yarn over. All right. Anything you have to say about being married to a long-time knitter?
No, not really. I mean, it's a nice hobby. I respect what you guys do because, again, you produce something. Whereas a lot of hobbies are either collecting or watching football, which is just rooting for people that get paid way more money than you do. So I have a lot of respect. It's a craft. It takes a lot of learning, patience. I've seen, her talk to various knitters, etc., that have run into problems. She tries to help them, but, running into just that small amount frustrated me to no end.
Well, thank you for doing it.
I'll never do that again, but
I'm glad you did it.
thanks for sneaking it up on me.
Yeah. I have a bag that bag right there. All stuff I have to fix for my mom.
Yeah, it does not surprise me at all. And I mean, I you know, you could be doing any random number of things. It's something that keeps you safe and, you know,
it doesn't bother you that I'm also collecting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. You guys do a good job.
All right.
Good work.
Thanks for being on my podcast.
Yep. Is there anything you want to ask me about being a non-knitter?
How does it feel being a non-knitter?
Feels great. Feels really good. Yeah.
Does it bother you that I'm trying to teach our girls to knit?
No, that's fine. It'd be a useful hobby for them. The only thing that scares me is they're so young they could stab themselves in the face with needles. That's not good.
Well, I haven't tried Lily yet, and Cheyenne doesn't have much interest in it.
No.
So, all right. Well, that's it for my show.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, people.
Bye. Get to do it right.
Make sure you edit that and tell them I did do it right.